Hey guys, how are you? It's Herb. So this is the introduction to the film that we're going to call Herb Palmer Jr. the movie. What really happened? So I don't know, just a short little kind of clip in front of all these segments. So for the past 4 years, it's been an interesting journey for me. This film was actually completed in 2012, right as my mom passed away. So we were selling the family house, and you'll see all the, it was basically set up like an antique store. And then, things were good for several years, and then for the past 4 years, it's been a bit of a struggle. So, and now things are starting to turn around again, and that's kind of what happens in life, It's like waves, Good things happen, bad things happen, and then there's sideways movement. So, one of the quotes that I really like is, talking about, just the blessings of the universe. That, when you don't know what's going on, when you don't really see over the next hill or through the next tunnel, or you don't really have the answers, you just got to keep going. Because, as they say, the teacher is always silent during the tests. And for the past 4 years, it's been some tests for me. And I believe I've, even though I didn't really think that I figured it out, I kept moving forward, and I kept getting up every day and taking one step and then the next step and the next step. So good things are happening. I think you'll enjoy this series. Again, this house was in our family for over 100 years. Unfortunately we didn't get to keep it, but you never know what can happen in life. So you just got to keep stepping up and taking one step after the other, and eventually you're going to get to the right place. And interestingly enough, my thoughts are that that's part of the journey, and we really already are in the right place at the right time. It's just about taking action. All right, so be blessed, have an awesome and amazing day and life, and enjoy the film series Herb Palmer Jr., the movie. And please like and subscribe. Thanks.
Hey, Kenny!
Hey, Herb, I'm
How are
here.
you, man? Awesome.
Good to see you, man.
Absolutely. Welcome in. Come on in.
All right.
So this is it. So today, we're going to talk about the legacy of the Palmer Mills Patterson residence. This house has been in our family for over 100 years. And we're actually cleaning up. We're doing an estate sale. My mom, Mary Mills Patterson, passed away, and we wanted to show all the family and all the friends everything that's in it, and all the great stuff that we're up to.
Wow, looks great. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, Herb. From this point on, I'm going to stay behind the camera.
Okay.
And you just guide us through this whole thing.
Awesome.
How about that?
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, Kenny. So we're going to start. So over here we have a bunch of stereo equipment from probably 20 years ago. We always think we're going to get to something, and I never got to it. So it's been sitting there for 20 years, and it's time to let it go. The car is long gone. I think it was a 63 Dodge Dart purple convertible, but the stereo can go, and we're going to just clean out and move on. That's how life is, getting rid of the past and moving into the future.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this. My mom had this out here for, I don't know, for 20 or 30 years. It's fake chicken eggs, plastic chicken eggs. And they're going. I don't know what they're selling for. But, you know, John Paul Getty, one of the richest guys in the world, said, you know, people talk about having your eggs all in one basket. He said you can have all of your eggs in one basket, but you have to watch that basket very carefully. So a lot of, you know, snowman and just different things. My mom had Christmas stuff. The 70s retro funky yellow piece that was out here for many, many years. You know, my mom loved the holidays. So, you know, pumpkin stuff and Thanksgiving and all kinds of cool stuff. My old ski equipment when I used to ski, I don't know, 15 years ago. So it's about cleaning up and getting rid of the past and the baggage that no longer serves you. One of my favorite poems, this was on my wall for many years, the poem Footprints, and I'll just read it for you. You know, one night a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes of his life. For each scene he noticed two sets of footprints. One belonged to him and one belonged to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before his eyes, he looked back at the footprints, and he noticed many times on the path there was only one set of footprints. When he noticed that it happened, it was the lowest and saddest times of his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord. You said, once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way, but I have noticed that during the most troublesome times of my life, there was one set of footprints. I don't understand why. When I needed you most, you left me. And the Lord replied, my precious, precious child, I love you and I would never leave you. During the times of trial and suffering, when you see only one set of footprints, it was I that carried you. Sorry. Okay, so this mug, you guys, I made when I was in high school. I was very talented in high school. I was very creative with my hands. I didn't make the whole thing from a piece of clay, but it was a print, and then I painted it. So this is the rest of the part of the house. Come on in, we'll show you the rest. The UPS.